Hello, YouTube. Forgot.
Hear me.
Um, Much in the same way where I couldn't really put my finger on why I liked it in the first place, because there was so many reasons about this book that I maybe shouldn't have liked it in the first half, but I just liked it
As
anyways.
you should.
Now, like, I don't really exactly know what went wrong for me in the second half, but it didn't like feel as good. I think I have like ideas. This really had no bearing on it. It didn't even bug me that much. It just kind of like seemed out of nowhere. Like the gay, lesbian, and bi stuff kind of like being thrown in felt like very out of nowhere. Like I didn't like uh I don't know, like it wasn't like offensive, and it also didn't sound preachy. It more sounded like someone. It was like a copy paste error. It was there. It just wasn't even there's just nothing to it, and that was interesting. Um, I think the main reason I didn't like it as much though is because even though in my brain I wanted it to get higher stakes and maybe get more serious, I think it getting serious was kind of like the problem. I think I liked it when it was more like lower stakes, because now I understand why people would compare this to Lord of the Flies. But this is like not. I mean, at least with the movie, this is like not Lord of the Flies. This was this. It was stupid in trying to be more serious like that, in my opinion. Um, but it did try, and I kind of wish that it hadn't even. Oh, I think we might have lost Julia. Oh, never mind, you're back. Um, yeah. So, and that was kind of like across the board, like whether it was like when like dangerous or like more malicious things happened, I didn't really like buy it as much, and when like other things, I guess, kind of like ramped up, I just like didn't. I didn't even know what the hell was going on at the end with. Was it Andrew she was with at the end? I kind of lost track of a lot of the names. Was Andrew the last guy?
Hmm.
Like him getting like
Yeah.
manic or like whatever the heck was going on with his brain. Like I didn't like I didn't
Mania.
understand it, and I didn't really care to understand it. Like I think maybe maybe there was like some like subtextual message that was supposed to be going on, and I was supposed to understand what was wrong with
Yeah,
that
it's
guy,
probably
but
possible.
it was just kind of like weird and kind of like unexplained. Um an interesting thing that I felt myself thinking was like I never got to the point where I like liked him or I felt bad for him, but I didn't mind Tom so much. And I kind of wish Tom lasted longer, because I thought he was at the very least like more interesting than everyone else. So the way he went out was underwhelming, and I think after Tom was gone, I like checked out even more, because then I was like, well, if he's not around to like do whatever the hell shenanigans we thought he was going to do, like why am I even still reading this kind of thing? And it was still it was there was still quite a bit after that. Uh and uh hmm I guess that last phone call that she had with Sam, I guess that was like to tell us like, hey, maybe there's like a chance and maybe they'll like talk to each other outside, but I didn't find myself caring that much about that either. Yeah, I don't know. And yet again, as I'm saying all of this, as even in my mind, this sounds all like pretty trashy, but in my mind, I think I give this book like a 3.5, and I'll probably even like mark it down as maybe I'll mark it as 3. I don't really know, but like I still like overall liked it, but I just wish that the second half was. I don't know. Actually, I guess I wish it hadn't even tried going too serious or like reaching out. And or if it did, I just wish it did it like in different ways, because I'm still like very unsatisfied about like all of the stuff I was wondering about. We still have no idea what's going on in the world, or like why people are obsessed with getting on the show, or blah blah blah. Or yeah. Another thing too that kind of changed my perspective about it. This was maybe like a plus for the book, was in my mind, I thought that this was more about like the romance. I guess I should step back. Like I don't really understand the premise of this show. I think the premise itself is like, I think they should have left it to where the coupling thing lasted till the end. When they were saying that the rules didn't matter anymore once they got down to, what was it, the final four or the final six, I didn't realize that that also applied to the coupling part too. Because once it got down to that end, it's like it just became like Survivor, or not even Survivor. I don't even know what it's like, but just something weird like that. And that was even less interesting because I thought it was interesting that there was that weird Survivor mechanic, and yet they were like forced to couple up. Like that was actually like kind of cool. But then once it was fine and legal for them to all just like ignore each other, I was like, I don't even know. Like I think like if this was a real show, I think I would have been tuning in for the first half of the season, and then I would have tuned out for the second half of the season. Um, yeah, but I don't know. Still, I like weirdly enjoyed reading this book. Probably just because it like read well and it was easy and it was like a fun summer read or whatever the hell we call it. But I didn't like the second half as much. So I think that's. Oh wait, let me see if I see anything. Uh, yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Okay. And Julie, it's your turn. If you've forgotten.
Lovely.
Lovely.
I have forgotten.
Mm.
I don't know how we have a keeper of the turns now. Anyways, if I keep this book categorized as a beach read, it's a 4-star for me. I really like it. I was intrigued the entire time. I liked all the characters. I liked the progression. I'm glad I didn't hype myself up that there was like some weird dystopian twist, because I would have been clearly disappointed. There's like nothing of that nature. Do I wish there was like something like that? Yeah. But again, if I just categorize this as like a beach, like a serious beach read, then I'm okay with it. But if I thought about it in like a different way, I'd be like disappointed that there wasn't anything else to it. I feel like we alluded to it, but whatever. The second half was still like really good for me. I like the characters. I personally like that Lily just became fucking vicious in the end, but like vicious, but still like boring. Like Lily was boring until the very last fucking page. Like that bitch fucking had a theme and she stuck to it. Like even when she was doing all this crazy shit, like she was just so like about everything. You know what I mean? Like she was just like whatever. Like I'm just doing this. And at the end, again, all she wanted was free stuff. That bitch was in it to fucking get shit, and she got it, and she was fine with it. Like she was literally fine with it. Like she went in with one goal, and she achieved her goal, but she was still just like boring and vapid and just like fucking like, you know what I mean? To be completely honest with you, she perfectly like encompassed the personality, I would assume, of somebody going who's just like hot to be hot and goes on that like reality TV show. Like it was just so fucking funny to me. Like everybody else like had some semblance of a personality and like morals and like this or that, you know, like Candace was Candace and Mia was Mia and Vanessa and like all of them men too. But Lily was just this boring, like fucking she was just like a boring bitch. She was just like she just wanted stuff. She literally just wanted stuff. Like her like she got so excited for things and she was just like so weird. Like I hated her, but at the same time I was like, damn, I can't fault you. She's like, oh, these gold earrings, or oh, a silk dress, or oh, this or that or that. Like she went for it, and then she took all this stuff too, which is so funny because
On
she
her
still
sled.
didn't learn her lesson at the end of it, right? Like she almost killed people, she almost died multiple fucking times. She almost starved and dehydrated, and she's like, but no, the stuff is what really matters in life. And that just fucking cracked me up. Like it just made me laugh so fucking hard.
And her stuff was kind of lame. Like if you could
Yeah.
ask for
Well,
literally
like it's a
anything,
weird like,
she left
criminal
with like a milk
obsession.
frother and that was it. Like I don't
Yes,
understand.
yeah. It was honestly, it was just like if you took somebody who was poor and never had access or like could never access these things and gave them like a magical machine, what would they do? That would do exactly what Lily did. Just pick all the fucking most
Yeah.
random crap they see on TV or they see other people and just choose it. You
Like
know
I'll
what I
take a
mean? Like
PS5 and then you just walk off the show and like
exactly.
that's all you'd think of.
Mm, I've heard of Dior sandals, please. You know what I mean? And it wasn't even like what's crazy to me too is like obviously she could get like jewels and like gold and all kinds of stuff. Like she just wanted stuff. She literally just wanted a white linen dress, strappy sandals, what is it? A sleeping coat, a sleeping whatever. And I was just like, bitch, get diamonds, get gold, get shit
Yeah.
that you can actually just like fucking
High
sell and get out
value
of there.
that's
Because
small
guess
and
what?
portable.
You're
So
still
you
gonna
can
be fucking poor when you leave. Like you're gonna have all that shit, but you're still poor. Like get
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Like she didn't think past
Yeah.
wanting these things. Like she didn't think past any of that. I thought that was just like so fucking crazy. Like her character was just her character, and that was it. And I appreciate that. She was not trying to be something that she wasn't. So,
Mhm.
anyways, that made me laugh really, really hard. I'm glad she like went for Tom. I personally did hate Tom. I think he was a very hateable character. He was obviously a fucking sociopath. Like the way he was strangling people and like you're gonna pay for it, Lily. You're gonna pay for it, Becca. Like Jesus, I honestly can you guys imagine me on a show like that? I would murder Tom. Like I don't give a fuck. The producers would not get there in time. Like I would have straight up drowned that man. Every opportunity to kill him, I would have killed him. I don't give a fuck. National television, my ass. You know what I mean? Um, all that to say, the whole Sam thing too. In the end, oh, I'm in this and I'm in that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
And I think what really tied it all together is that that girl was just so unimportant to everybody around her. Like when she called her mom, she was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." I was just like, "That's why she's the way she is." You know what I mean? The whole Loki though, the whole story about her being fired from her job because she was bad at math, like not even stealing, that's some
Mm.
shit would happen to me. I can't even blame her. I'm bad at math, guys. Anyways, all that to say, I did like the book. Did I want more out of it? A little bit, but it was still a 4 star. It was good. It was entertaining, and it is what it is. Go Lily.
Totally.
I have one thing to say based on what you're saying. I like what you're saying about like where you kind of like have to like put the blinders on and say like this is a beach read and then it's still a 4 star. What I'll say is I think that was way easier to do in the first half because that's like all like the second half made me like it made me look at it as like a thriller or as something more. But at the end of the day, I still did also a pretty good job of just keeping the blinders on, and I still quite liked it. But the second half, like really wanted me, like it was pushing it to a limit where like it felt like it wanted to be more, and I had to more actively tell myself like, nope, none of this matters, so it's still cool.
Yeah.
Uh, where the second half didn't do that, it was more natural to just kind of like believe nothing mattered. But yeah, that was kind of odd.
Yeah.
But yeah, good point.
And like if I put the blinders on, you know, if I take the blinders off, there was a lot of shit that I wanted more of and I didn't get it.
Sure,
Andrew coming back being weird and saying the producers, they took
that
care of
was
me, they took
so
care of
weird.
me, him being fucking
That was
weird.
all so weird.
Them adding Tom on there. Becca being a liar and being on there and hiding. Literally nobody stepping in when this man was close to killing every single person. Like there was so many plot holes that like would bother me if I didn't just like this is what it is. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's interesting too that like Becca was the one to do something that was like the most outlandish and the most dangerous first. Like actually try and kill someone. Cuz Tom,
Yeah.
I think what I kind of liked about Tom is obviously like he is a sociopath, but in my mind he was a sociopath that was playing the game well. Like he knew that kind of crap would get him kicked out so he wouldn't do it. So but like you knew he had it in him. Um
Yeah.
that yeah, so I kind of I missed Tom. He was crazy though. I didn't like him, but
Yeah.
I missed him. Yeah.
Lily just had a Lexapro subscription and a dream and she went for it.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Manel. Sorry.
Agree with you that I like the first part so much better than the second part. It's just that the first part kind of built the story up so much and I was expecting so much more. I thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna get bloody at the end. Like people are gonna start killing each other, like for the most mundane things. And I was like, oh, why are they killing each other for like a coffee frother or whatever, like a milk frother? Because like, oh, they're coming from this dystopian world, so they don't have these things. So when they have the opportunity to get something like this, they're like gonna go crazy. I was expecting that. I thought that was going to be the premise of the book. It wasn't. Still, there are like so many unanswered questions like why did they come on this show in the first place just to get free stuff like it wasn't a dating show at the end of the day, right? It was just
No.
a way
Mhm.
of getting free things. Like okay, sure, if there was
Yeah.
a show and I could get anything I want, sure, why not? But then why did it have this very ominous like setting to it? Like
Yeah.
I got this sense that there was murder that was going to happen. Like it was so eerie, right?
Sure.
Like the whole
Sure.
thing where they were like in this compound, everything was a mess. These dudes coming from the desert. I was like, oh my gosh, this is creepy. It was like the premise for a horror movie. But at the end of the day, it was like, no, it's just for free things. And not even nice things. Like ask for
No.
something expensive. Ask for
Mid-grade
like a
stuff.
sports car or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Milk
yeah, yeah,
carton.
yeah.
Like,
Like, yeah,
So like,
agreed.
make it worth your while, girl. You almost went down for murder.
right? Like
You
I
blinded a
want,
man for what? An electric milk frother?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if it was like a big, humongous cash prize, I get it. Okay, I can see why that would make people crazy. But this didn't make any sense. I was like kind of disappointed because that was it. It wasn't a dating show. It wasn't a survival show. It was just do these things to get free things and not even nice things. So I was like, ah, okay. Like it did start getting interesting when like they were like trying to kill each
Getting
other, but not to the
yeah.
point where they were still being nice about it. Like, oh, I'm gonna withhold this water and not tell you about it. Like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
fine. So yeah, that didn't really make sense. Lily though, so interesting because she's so uninteresting. I was thinking like maybe the author is like a super genius and she knew what she was doing when she wrote this uninteresting character. Or she herself is
yeah.
uninteresting
No,
and
I
she was
think
like,
I think it's option two. That
Like
my gut
oh
says
modeling
no.
option
her.
two.
Because
Or
like I was thinking,
yeah,
because normally when authors write uninteresting characters, they do so under the guise that, oh my gosh, she's like the chosen one. She's like, you know, like
sure.
Bella Swan, right? Like everyone wants her, everyone loves her, but she's like
Yeah.
the most plain Mary Sue character ever. But she took the opposite route, and she's like, she knows that she's hot and like she's an airhead, but like she's okay with it, and like to the very end, she's stuck to that. So I was like, oh, okay, so maybe this is what she's trying to tell us, that this girl is so unapologetically her. Like she knew she's stupid, she didn't want anything else, and she's very materialistic at the end of the day. That was the whole point of the story, I guess, just to show that this girl came on the show. She's capable of murdering even because she's just so consumed by consumerism, I guess. So I don't want to like over intellectualize if there's nothing there, but like I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to salvage something from this story because like if it was just her doing all of this to get her milk froth, I'm like so upset. So yeah,
Anytime I tried to
I
over intellectualize this book, it was a mistake. I don't think that's a good route to go down.
yeah. So
To me,
I'm
it
not
was just
gonna
like
like. Sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
No, you're fine. I was just like to me, it was like the only like in intellectualizing
Intellectualizing or something, maybe.
whatever thing I could get is as how far would somebody go to have stuff
Yeah.
if they didn't have anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's as much as I got.
Yeah. And
And
yeah,
like
this
I don't know, how good is life when you're hot and just dumb?
must be nice to be Lily. But like she gave me secondhand embarrassment again when she was talking about how she could not do math. Like, why are you sharing that? Like, ooh, girl, keep that to yourself. That's embarrassing.
Oh,
But she's
not me
not even.
sharing earlier that I can't do math, Manil. Damn.
No, I mean like the way she was telling them, like, oh, but see, I was adding this wrong. Like she did not see anything wrong with it. Like she knew she was in the wrong, but at the time she was like, yeah, I can't do math. Like, okay, girl, give it to yourself. Like,
To
she
her,
like,
she weighed being stupid better than her being a thief. I think that's what I got from
Mm,
it. She was just
yeah.
like,
yeah.
I wasn't stealing. I was just dumb. I'm
But see, the
just
thing
a
is,
girl.
yeah, she's self-aware that she is like that, but also she's not self-aware to the point where she doesn't know, like, okay, there are some things you keep to yourself. So yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I maybe I want to believe that maybe this author knew what she was doing and she wanted to write this character like this so that even though she stayed very lenient throughout the whole story, she was herself. Like she didn't have any character growth at all. She left the way she came, like just I guess even more so materialistic. But yeah, so it was interesting. I'll probably give it a 3 because I don't want to rate it lower because on the second half, because that part was disappointing, but I don't want to rate it any higher because in case like it's not a genius book, it's just at face value just a beach read, a thriller beach read. So yeah, 3 is like a good neutral middle ground.
Probably me too, with a right in 3.5.
Hmm.
But I
For
think I
me, I
feel
was
weird about
entertained.
giving it a 4. Hmm.
I would recommend it. I would recommend it to anybody who likes reality TV.
And like where I was what I was getting, because okay, so this happens a lot in books, but this happens way more often like an anime. This reminded me more like an anime where the it's way more obvious that the purpose of having a main protagonist that is basically like a complete NPC is so that you can like picture yourself as as that person. That has never
Mhm.
worked on me, by the way. Like, do you guys ever feel that way? If anyone has like no face or no personality, can you picture yourself as that
No.
person? It does the opposite for
I
me.
have aphantasia.
But oh yeah, nice. But I think that to your average less intelligent airhead that probably watches a lot of reality TV, I think that it does work for them because there's something about it because everybody does it and I think it's popular for a reason. I think it works on your average person. And so I think that that's why she was that boring to like allow dumb people to put themselves into the book and hope that they got all the stuff. That's my theory. And whether that's that's genius, I don't really know, but I thought that that was the motivation. Because yeah,
Hmm.
she reminded me of a lot of main protagonists of anime series. Not all of them, but a lot of them do that, where it's like even more NPC than we're used to for protagonists in a lot of books.
YN.
Yeah. Alrighty, is
All right.
that it?
Okay. Yep.
No more thoughts? Bye, YouTube. We
No.
love you guys.
No thoughts like Lily.